Hi, it's Betsy Marshall, and we're talking about managing challenging behaviors. We've been talking a lot about communicating your expectations to children, and last time we left off with the importance of not arguing with your children, but understanding that we have children who are the big negotiators, who would like to negotiate with you. I used to have an office in a library, and every afternoon Grandma would bring Charlotte in after school to read a book, and she would say, Charlotte, we're going to read one book and then we need to leave. And I would be sitting at my desk working, thinking, I heard that. She was very clear. We're going to read one book and then we're going to leave. And they would pick out a book and they would read a book, and then sure enough, Charlotte would say, Grandma, just one more book, please. And Grandma would say, okay, one more book. And I think, oh, you shouldn't have said we're going to read one book and then we're going to leave, because now you've told Charlotte, all right, we'll read another book. And they would read one more book, and Charlotte would say, just one more book, Grandma? And Grandma would say, okay, one more book. Be careful if you are not meaning what you say. It's really important to say what you mean and mean what you say. If you say to a child, we're leaving in 5 minutes, and then you get talking to your friend, you're on your phone, you're watching a show, and 5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes goes by, 20 minutes goes by, and then you say to your child, okay, we're leaving now. Well, you didn't really mean to say we're leaving in 5 minutes. Children are very in tune with what you're saying and if you mean what you say. So I want you to be very careful. If you say you may have one cookie, then one cookie it is. And if they come back and say, can I just have one more? Can I please have one more? And they wear you down until you're giving them what they want, even though you said, this is what it's going to be. I've had parents say to me, well, then they cry. If I don't give them what they want, then they cry. If I don't give them more and more candy or more time before bed, then they cry. That's okay. They're crying because they're unhappy. They're crying because they're sad or they're angry or they're tired. It's okay to cry. And you can say, I'm sorry you're sad that you can only have one cookie. I'm sorry you're sad that it's bedtime. But if you continue to give in to that, okay, here's another cookie. Okay, you can stay up with mommy. What you are teaching your child is, if you cry, then I will give you what you want. Please don't do that, okay? You need to mean what you say and say what you mean. And if the fallout of that is tears or temper tantrums, that's okay. You can cry. I know you're unhappy. I have a very tearful person at my house, Molly. And you can cry and you can carry on, and you can do that in a way that's safe on the couch. Go ahead and have a little cry on the couch or up in your room. You can be angry, but you may not hit mommy. You can be mad. It's okay to be mad. You can stomp your feet and say, I'm mad at you, mommy, but you may not hit me. So it's okay for them to have those feelings once you have said no to something or you have followed through with what you said. But make sure you're helping to teach. Remember, discipline means to teach and to guide. Teach them how to manage those feelings that they have. We will talk more about that, okay? But right now I want to finish with expectations, communicating expectations. So we talked about saying it once, telling them what you expect of them, not arguing, limiting the negotiations, meaning what you say. Communicate your expectations. Tell them what to do. I hear a lot of parents saying what not to do. Stop running. Stop hitting. Stop crying. Stop whining. Instead of saying, use your walking feet. Use your big boy voice. Tell me what you want. Use gentle touches. So if you are finding yourself telling your children what not to do, stop doing this. Don't do that. Try and think of what you want them to be doing. Sit on your bottom. Use a big boy voice. Use gentle touches. Use your words. Tell me what you want. Those are the what to do's as opposed to stop, don't, knows. Okay? That takes a little practice. Let me tell you one quick story about mean what you say what you mean. We were walking into Strong Museum. I have a family of 6. It costs a lot of money to go into the Strong Museum. And the twins were 2, and then Molly was 4, and Rob was 9. And we went in, and of course one of the twins wants to go right to the Wegmans play area, and the other one wants to go to the plane, and we're running in all directions. And my husband said, "Jack, if you don't stay with us, we're leaving." And I think, wait, no, we're not. We just got here and we paid a lot of money to get in. He said it without even hearing himself say it or thinking about the consequences of that. So I said, "Oh, honey, I don't think you meant that." And he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "You told Jack, if you don't stay with us, we're leaving." And we're not leaving if he doesn't stay with us. So how about, "Jack, if you don't stay right near us, you're going to have to hold Daddy's hand for a while." So if something comes out of your mouth and you think, "I don't really mean that. If you don't do something, you're going to go right to bed." Well, no, because we have other things to do. You can take it right back. "Whoops, Mommy said something. She was upset. She was angry. I didn't mean that. I meant to say," and then think of something that's more appropriate that you can stand on, that you can mean what you say. So think about that when you're thinking about how you communicate with children. And when I say mean what you say and say what you mean, make sure that you can appropriately follow through with whatever it is that you're saying. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that, and then we're going to come back next time, wrap up communicating expectations, and then delve into other techniques to manage challenging behaviors. Sorry. Thank you.